Is your child addicted to Fortnite? Probably not. Hey, you're watching What's Trending? I'm Danielle Radford. Subscribe for more trending and social media news every day. Still high off E3? Well, the WHO is here to harsh your buzz. In today's acronym-heavy news, the World Health Organization, aka the WHO, have officially classified video game addiction as a mental health disorder. Gaming disorder will be added to the newest volume of the HWO's International Classification of Diseases, or ICD. I told y'all it was a lot of acronyms. So, who is the WHO? What is the ICD? And what does that mean for you? The WHO is the United Nations Public Health Agency. You usually only hear about them when a scary epidemic like Ebola or bird flu starts sweeping through countries. But they also work in the interest of global public health in general. The International Classification of Diseases is their big database of officially recognized diseases. The inclusion of gaming disorder in the latest volume means that gaming addiction is officially a thing. Whew, well, that gives new meaning to gotta go fast. I mean, look, we all love video games. Everyone loves video games. Does that mean we're all addicts? Is every GameStop employee a drug dealer? According to Dr. Vladimir Pozniak, a member of the WHO's Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse, Pozniak said, millions of gamers around the world, even when it comes to the intense gaming, would never qualify as people suffering from gaming disorder. So that begs the question, what does qualify? According to Pozniak, there are three major ways to diagnose the disorder. He said that one is that the gaming behavior takes precedence over other activities to the extent that other activities are taken to the periphery. Number two is impaired control of these behaviors. Even when the negative consequences occur, this behavior continues or escalates. And three is that the condition leads to significant distress and impairment in personal, family, social, educational, or occupational functioning. It may also include disturbed sleep patterns, like diet problems, like a deficiency in the physical activity. And it has to take place over the course of at least a year. So it sounds like even hardcore gaming isn't a problem as long as you're keeping up with normal activities. Only about 3% of gamers is going to fall into that classification. One of those who may be affected is the son of Kendall Parmar, who appeared on a UK show this morning to talk about the illness.
I've put the router, I've actually got a safe in my bedroom where the router goes in, and I've got 2 holes in the back where I put the router in. I've parental controls, tried 3 different parental control systems. I've taken the computer out of his room and put it in a friend's house for months. But I suppose, like any addiction, he's ingenious at finding ways.
Reaction to the WHO's decision from the gaming community was swift. Host of gaming channel Up Up Down Down and 1/3 of the WWE tag team The New Day, Xavier Woods, said, if this becomes a thing, then it sets a precedent for anything to become a disorder. Reading too much, watching the World Cup too much, hanging out with your spouse too much. At this point, anything done too much that someone doesn't get equals a disorder. Popular YouTube personality Boogie tweeted, gaming disorder. Addiction to video games is now a mental disorder. It can't just be that it's fun and social and the real world is a complete snit show, right? And Twitch broadcaster Professor Broman wrote, advice. Instead of raging at news organizations about reporting on this gaming disorder report, offer to educate and inform them about your passion and the good things gaming does on a daily basis. We control the conversation. We must do it in a respectful way. It may seem like the gaming community is overreacting, but considering how often, every couple of years, that gaming gets trotted out as being responsible for violence, even though those claims have been debunked multiple times, I can see why they've turned this molehill into something a little more mountainy. For me, I've been playing video games since basically birth. I used to be the assistant manager of selling video games. I've worked in arcades. I've worked in grown-up places that pretend they're not arcades, but they're totally arcades. I still have friends from back in my old fighting game communities. I know the good that gaming can do and how good it is for socializing, especially for those people who aren't like me and just can stand in front of a camera and look like this, but who maybe have some difficulty being able to connect with people on a person-to-person basis. Gaming does good things. Like, I think we can all agree that most gamers, whether you're a casual gamer or a hardcore gamer, are able to have fun playing games and enjoying them in a healthy way. Like, if you're able to keep up on your responsibilities and hygiene and relationships, you're probably fine. But you know, if you're in a sock instead of taking bathroom breaks, might be time to get some help. What do you guys think? Is gaming addiction a real thing? Is it a moral panic? Are you kind of cranky that now you know that poop socking is a thing? Let us know in the comments down below. And for more stories like these, head over to whatstrending.com.